What was your earliest memory of going to church? You don't remember? My boy Jason came through and gave his own take on his earliest experience when he went to church and how that moment affected his life. This video is another episode from the channel original Faith from a Different Perspective. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button and leave a comment down below. Type it up, leave a little comment, leave a little something there. Highly appreciate that. If you enjoy all of this content and you want to support the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that way you stay up to date with all the brand new content. Now with that, let's get started.
Alright, so what's my earliest memory of going to church? Well, my earliest memory would be me running around church and being called Daniel el Travieso, because I would annoy everybody during mass. I would run around the whole church and there was nobody that could stop me. And I find that funny because as a kid, like, I was very active, like I was very outgoing. My parents were very involved in the faith, involved in religion. My father sang in the choir. My mother just would take care of me. She would go to church to support my dad, and my brother would also serve. So from there, I had different connections on how to really get involved more in my faith. Like, for example, like, it was my father. Like, he would be in the choir. I mean, I wouldn't like to sing, so for one, that was out of the question. So the only possible outcome was to try altar serving. You know, I at certain times in my life, like, I looked up to my brother, so I was like, all right, let me just try it. Let me ask him about it. And so I did, and at first he was hesitant because I annoyed him a lot, but he had to accept the fact that I really wanted to do it. So then I started to altar serve at St. Joseph's, which was the parish before I was at before it closed down. So at that point, my parish closed down. Then we moved to another parish called Our Lady of Mount Carmel. And from there, my brother was really into youth ministry. At first, in St. Joseph, we had a youth group. And I was part of the youth group. I wasn't helping out or anything. I was just learning how my faith impacted my life. Then once it closed down, I mean, everyone was pretty sad, but you know, life goes on. And through the grace of God, I found myself learning that this was reality and stuff like this happens. So I went to Mount Carmel, and my brother, he liked doing ministry, so he thought, why not ask the priest or the pastor there now if I can start a youth group there? So he did, and the priest at the time did not hesitate. He said yes. So the youth group is called Rooted, and it's been going on till now for 3 years. At first, we started off with 10 kids, and from there it started to grow and grow more. Right now we have 25 to 35 plus kids. So not only is it a blessing, but it's a blessing for us, because not only do we get the privilege to to teach these kids about their faith, but they can see our perspectives. We learn from them, you know. So not only that, when we go on retreats or when we go on different trips, like it's like fellowship. Like we can engage with them as well, like learn how they act, so on and so forth. So it helped us a lot, even though we moved from one parish to the other. Our faith grew throughout time. So in my youth group now, a lot of the guys, they look up to me. So usually it's just joking around, getting to relate with them, getting to know their life stories and what's going on. So it relates to my perspective on faith, because just knowing like what they go through is like half of the stuff they go through is things that could relate to how my faith began growing. And at times they get annoying, but it relates back to my earliest memory of church. You know, like I was over here running around being called Daniel el Travieso because I was annoying. So they're going through it right now. They're going through what I went through. So not only is it moving for me to see that, but it inspires me to keep doing the ministry that I'm doing, keep giving my perspective to those who look up to me, you know? So, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2.